Good morning. What's your full name?
My full name is Siti Salmaini Holida.
May I see your ID?
Sure, here is my ID.
How do you usually cope with stress?
I usually cope with stress by doing simple things that can calm my mind. For example, I like to take a short walk, listen to relaxing music, or just take a moment to breathe deeply. Sometimes I also try to regenerate my schedule so that work doesn't pile up and make me more stressed.
Do you feel good about managing your own emotional?
I feel pretty good at managing my emotional. Although of course I am not always perfect, there are times where I still feel overwhelmed, but I'm learning to be more aware of my own feelings and try to respond calmly. I try not to react impulsively and to think more before responding.
How do you usually talk to when I'm feeling strong emotion?
When I'm feeling angry, sad, or overly excited, I also need to talk to someone I trust, like a friend or family member. For me, like talking to someone help me listen the burden. Those close to me can also provide a more objective perspective and help me feel calmer.
What do you do to stay emotionally healthy?
To maintain my emotional health, I try to maintain balance routine between work and me time. I make time for hobby and make sure I get enough sleep. Although I try to be honest with myself about my feeling and not battle things up for too long. This really help maintain a stable emotional state.
Describe an event that's how scored your emotional state and you need to take care of it.
When even that really shocked my emotional state happened several years ago. At the time, I filed an important project that I had been working on for months. It happened at the end of the year when I had hoped all my efforts would be fruit. However, the result didn't live up to experience and I feel very disappointed and frustrated. The main cause was a combination of inexperience and significant pressure. I was also overconfident, which led me to under-prepare for several important things. When the project failed, I feel sad, angry with myself. I quit demotivated to improve my emotional state. The first thing I did was give myself time to calm down. I stopped thinking about the project for a few days and focused on lighter activity. After that, I started talking to my close friends. They helped me see the situation from a more realistic perspective and made me realize that failure is part of the learning process. From the experience, I learned many things. The most important thing is that failure is not the end of everything. I also learning to be more prepared, more humble, and more open to criticism. The experience made me emotionally strong and knew I'm better able to handle pressure without being too hard on myself.
important is emotional health compared to physical health?
In my opinion, emotional health is just as important as physical health. The two are interconnected. If someone is not emotionally healthy, stressed and anxiety and can affect their physical health. Likewise, when the body is unhealthy, emotional well-being actually declines. Therefore, maintaining a balance between the two is critical.
Why do some people find it difficult to express their emotion?
Some people struggle to express their emotional for various reasons, was somewhere raised in an environment that was open to feeling, so their adjustment to suppressing them. Other friends being judged or afraid weak. Furthermore, some people don't know how to understand their own feelings, so they're confused about how to express them.
Do you think so need to teach emotional intelligence?
I think it's very important in school. We learn a lot of academic things, but the ability to manage emotional is just as important for everyday life. As children are taught how to understand their feeling, resolve conflict, and communication effectively, they will grow up to be mature adults. Thank you.